My name is Becca Hume. I'm a 30-year-old compassionate entrepreneur driven by injustice and inequality. I'm determined to make an impact for societal good. I think it's important to explore why certain products and services come into production. Most have a really significant why story, and TapSOS is no different. You might already be familiar with the 999 story. It was initiated after a fire broke out in London in 1935, killing 5 women. And now, throughout the nation, people can telephone emergency services in their time of great need. The UK led the way, becoming the first in the world to have an emergency service. When I was 16, I started a part-time job in Marks & Spencer in their food hall. I'd been told to ask a colleague, Nigel, to help me, and that I'd find him in the warehouse wearing a high-vis vest. I noticed a guy standing at the industrial lift. I'd been speaking, but he hadn't turned around, and when I got next to him, I nudged him while asking again, and at that point, Nigel jumped around and instantly indicated that he was deaf. That was my first experience of communicating with someone who was deaf. I knew from that moment I'd like to learn sign language, as this was Nigel's language. I spent the next 8 years going to night classes in college to learn and to work through the levels to complete BSL Level 6. This encounter led to a friendship and made me wonder, how would someone like Nigel reach out to 999 during his time of need? And the more I thought about it, the more I realised it isn't just Nigel who would face challenges to telephone 999, but what if someone was taking an allergic reaction, their throat begins to swell, making it difficult to speak? Choking, again, a restriction to speak. Having an asthma attack or a severe breathing difficulty. Having chest pains or abdominal pains that have you buckled over and gasping for air. Experiencing domestic abuse and needing to discreetly request help. If you were hiding or frightened to speak for fear of being heard, you'd want a silent solution. A solution that isn't just the option of texting, that isn't just pressing 55 and hoping that you'll be responded to, but a clear, informative way that knows you, knows your situation, and can send exactly the right amount of information to the emergency services promptly and discreetly. In 2016, I founded TapSOS, a smartphone app for non-verbal communication with 999, designed in a highly visual manner using icons. As you can see from the screen, our app allows you to select the service you require, share information on the incident you're experiencing, identify your location, and answer 3 short questions to help with the 999 triage. This is then submitted to BT and responded to by the most appropriate emergency service. To date, I have led TapSOS through various stages. We have raised £290,000, of which £240,000 has been grant funding. I led TapSOS through a grueling 4-year process to become the first fully accredited and approved smartphone app by DCMS. This meant our technology had been given approval to connect with BT 999 emergency systems, and after live testing in December 2019, our app went live on the app stores. While this has been one of our most challenging milestones, it has been our biggest achievement to date. My personal favourite achievement was in 2017 when we took part in Virgin Foom, and as a regional winner, I was invited to have brunch with Sir Richard Branson. We talked about TapSOS and our shared experience of being dyslexic and the struggles but opportunities it can bring. Like Richard Branson, I dream big visions. It is my personal ambition to lead and be the driving force for more inclusion and better access when communicating with emergency services. Too many people are excluded or have life-threatening barriers to this crucial service. We at TapSOS want to change that. Over the next 6 months, from now until April, we are developing a new app specifically for victims experiencing domestic abuse. We recognise the impact that COVID-19 has had and want to ensure that all people have access to 999 regardless of any barriers, whether physical, medical or situational. We're really thankful to be selected as regional winners and being given the opportunity to present today. Being recognised as the national winner would further the momentum and help us build brand awareness and gain more traction to such a vital service. Thank you.